Ah, yes. What's a wonderful picture among friends? Just, friends being friends, maybe a couple family members, you never know. And, wait a second, why is there always that one kid in every picture that decides to ruin it? Yeah, let's go ahead and ruin the family picture anyway. Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome, one and all, to the channel Supplies. I'm your host with most, and today we're going to be looking at some blurst images. But before we get into all that, just want to let you guys know that you're fantastic as a person, and we're always here to brighten your day if you're going through some rough times. But anywho, let's get right into some blurst images and, maybe hopefully not ruin your day too bad. Now, Joe Rogan, a great podcast, wonderful guy, I'm sure. I didn't know he was that short. I thought he was a lot taller than that. Oh, M&Ms. Who doesn't love M&Ms? Wait, what's that on the blue guy's finger? Oh no. You know that as a society we have failed when anime gets way too involved in, people's lives. Yeah, this is just taking it a lot too far. You hungry for dinner? You like pasta? Maybe have too much pasta? Well, don't worry, you won't break your fork anymore with the all-new extra large thick fork. Oh no, Doggo's getting eaten by Pac-Man! Did Pac-Man eat one of the power-up pellets? We may never know. Oh, how cute, such a fluffy wuffy dog. Now, normally these dogs, I'm pretty sure they're pretty much just one giant cotton ball, but this just goes to show you what kind of a dog they really are deep down inside. I present to you, M&M. Now, we all remember back in the 90s, 2000s, whenever they had those clear controllers and, all the clear mouses and all that good stuff with gaming. Well, this just takes it a bit too far. Is this like the new gaming restroom accessory? Like, what? Now, I have heard of some DIY moments in car history, but this just takes the cake. Everybody loves a good hearty breakfast, and it looks like Captain Crunch came out with a more respectable looking cereal. Seriously, this is exactly what it tastes like when you eat Captain Crunch. Now, you think your town's roads are bad? Well, apparently Google found the worst one yet. You know how everybody says that pigeons are maybe government property and they're just spy drones? Well, this basically proves it. Now, for those of you that might be PC builders, we're always told to kind of gently use the thermal paste, but some people just, they just take it a little too far. Quick, barnacle boy, to the invisible boatmobile! So, let me get this straight. If I get bitten by a radioactive spider, I can turn into Spider-Man, but if I get bitten by a Minecraft spider, I'll turn into... Oh, gotcha. When you refuse Granny's offer to eat her leftovers for the 5th time, she takes it a little too personal. Let's see, check for cat arm before closing. Well, who would ever? Oh! So I guess this is those, the new Samsung fridges. They come with the touchscreen and a cat arm. Interesting. Godzilla, when he was a baby. I always loved messing with the cheat codes back in the PS2, Xbox days, whenever you got to have small body, small head mode. Well, looks like the WWE finally recreated it in real life. Well, looks like Havaianas came out with a new Welder's Edition for their flip-flops. For all of your friends that are into metallurgy, you might want to grab one of these. Fur beans. Now, I'm pretty sure we've all been in gaming sessions where our teammates tell us they can't hear us. Not anymore. I give you the Ultra headset. She's a brick, dun-dun-dun, a couch. Oh, a free ride. Well, if Mr. Doggo is on the ride, I am definitely taking it with him. Looks like the local bird population have gotten sick and tired of kids trying to throw stuff at their nest, and they have now built the ultimate fighting weapon. I give you the Nest of Death. Now, I'm all for kids getting involved in lifestyle things that their parents are doing. You know, maybe teach your kid how to change a tire or, you know, maybe how to plant seeds. But this, I don't think this is child appropriate. What in the world? Is this supposed to be some kind of creature from Greek mythology? I just don't remember. Like, who's got the backwards hands, arms, and and the head? It's like, God, this looks like something straight out of Dead Space. Now listen, I think it is fantastic when people try to find ways to lose weight. You know, getting on a bike, doing some exercise is fine, but I mean, this kid right here, he is taking it to a whole new level. I mean, this kid is like in the year 2050. Got a vampire that's bothering you and he may be into Coca-Cola? Well, don't worry, we've got you covered with the all-new Garlic Coca-Cola. Ah, yes, you won't be bothered by Dracula no more. A literal wiener dog. But don't worry, if you're not into wiener dogs, we also have dot hogs. Oh, flipping the script now, are we? I've heard of Church's chicken, but this just takes the cake. So I guess we're just finding new ways to use electric cars with the HDMI imports now. Gonna do it in high definition. I'm pretty sure all of us at some point were always afraid of Furby and we just didn't know why, but
no, we know why. Because Furby's final form is this.
Guess Coca-Cola is trying to save the polar bears and have now moved on to Coca Kitty. Now, I'm no fashionista, but I don't think these are for next year's spring lineup. Like, who thought of this? How is this even comfortable? Ka-choo. Oh my gosh, Lightning McQueen really went down south after winning the Piston Cup. I guess retiring in Radiator Springs hasn't been too kind. When sales of the Daily Bugle began taking a hit from the lack of people buying papers, thanks to the advent of the internet, Peter Parker had to find alternative ways of paying rent for Aunt May. Now seriously, how haunted does a place have to be when you have to literally get the entire mystery gang on it? I mean, what is this, like the mystery gang from multiple alternate universes or something? Sometimes there's just no words to describe how beautiful it is when two completely opposite things come together to make such a wonderful masterpiece. This was in my dentist's waiting room. Like, well, I hope he would be able to fix Gollum's teeth, because golly, he definitely needs it. If you've ever wanted to see a visual representation of how companies say that they're protecting your internet privacy, this is basically it. It's the superhero duo of Small Arm Man and Big Hand Baby. Sonic finally got tired of Dr. Robotnik's games and he's finally taking matters into his own hands. Now, I knew that some birds had small teeth, but I didn't think that parrots actually had teeth until this moment. You may have heard of Ralph Lauren's Polo, but I bet you never heard of their lesser-known cousin, Polo. Time traveler moves a chair. Later in the future. Want to see a visual representation of what it looks like to try to understand women? Well, here you go. Now, we all probably got told as kids back in the day about at Halloween to make sure you check candy because, well, there might be some drugs or razor blades. Well, I think we found out who's actually pulling that stunt. I mean, look, I know we all have different kinks and stuff, but man, you don't have to show it to us in public. Peace was never an option. Well, looks like we found out who the main character is in the JRPG. The Simpsons, or should we say Super Simpsons? When the oil companies try to suck up for all the damage they're doing to the earth. Crude oil-covered Oreos. Sounds delicious. Look, now I don't know about you guys, but sometimes whenever I go out to a seafood restaurant, I always wish there was more crab for my crab meat. Well, with coconut crabs, you pretty much never have to worry about crab meat for a whole week. You know, I always was under the assumption that the Queen's guards just wore those big giant helmets for protection. Apparently, they're not helmets. They're hair. A French person doing a little bit of relaxing after a long day at work. Got their tannin while at the beach. Oh no, my brothers, they've been captured. Oh no! When your Jeep is just as mad as you are about having to shovel snow first thing in the morning before you go to work. Basically how Americans play chess. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for us today. Thanks so much for dropping by, and we hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, then by all means please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel for more content just like this, and also dinging that notification bell so you never miss another content update from us. And remember, if times are tough, we'll always try our best to cheer you guys up. Hopefully we'll see you next time on the next video, and enjoy the rest of your day, week, month, or well, whatever time zone you're in.